In a small room on the top floor of an old house lived a sparrow, tiny, gray, with eyes full of curiosity. From the day it hatched, its wings remained weak. It watched through the window as other birds soared freely in the sky, but it could only tremble on the windowsill, wondering why it couldn't do the same. A boy found him, thin, with kind eyes and messy hair. He brought the sparrow home in a small box, warmed it, fed it tiny crumbs of bread. "You're my friend," he would say, gently brushing a finger over its beak. Years passed, and the sparrow never learned to fly. It would hop across the table, sometimes flutter onto the back of a chair, but never farther. The world outside the window remained foreign, unreachable. Then, one day, the boy grew up. He had to leave for another city, and he couldn't take the sparrow with him. "I'll find you a new home," he said one morning, holding it close to his chest. That day, unfamiliar hands took the bird away. It found itself in a large room full of other birds, but the air was stale, the space too small, and no one looked at it the way the boy once did. The window was open. It didn't know what to do, but something inside whispered. It flapped its wingsuns. Twice, nothing, again, and again. The world outside was calling. At the last moment, it lost balance and fell, but this time, not to the ground. The wind caught it, and for the first time it flew. The city unfolded beneath him, a breathtaking panorama of rooftops and streets. He soared over buildings, past trees, feeling the wind beneath his wings, a freedom he'd only dreamed of. He flew for what felt like hours, the sun warming his tiny body. He saw the world from a perspective he'd never known, a world of vastness and beauty. As dusk settled, he spotted a familiar shape in the distance. The old house, the boy's house. He flew towards it, a sense of homecoming washing over him. He landed softly on the windowsill, the familiar wood cool beneath his feet. The boy wasn't there, but the memory of his kindness, his gentle touch, warmed his heart. He knew he would never forget the boy, the one who believed in him, even when he couldn't believe in himself. He closed his eyes, the sounds of the city fading into a gentle hum, the warmth of the setting sun on his feathers. This was his last flight, a flight of freedom, a flight of love, a flight of hope. And as he drifted off to sleep, he knew, somehow, that his journey had only just begun.